there, my name is Kambria and I was wondering if I could interview you for a class project, and do you mind if I record you as well?
No, of course, it's fine.
Perfect, alright. Let's start off by your name and your preferred pronouns.
My name is Sadie and my preferred pronouns are she, her.
Awesome. Are you entering from high school, or did you just graduate this year?
Yeah, I just graduated this school year.
Awesome. How are you liking the transition from high school to university?
Honestly, I think some people made it sound a lot harder than it would be, and some people made it sound a lot easier. It's kind of just somewhere in the middle. I'm fine with it. It's like, what are you gonna do? Just drop out?
It takes time to adjust. And do you have any previous employment?
No, I've never worked an actual job before. I've tried to apply for some places, but a lot of intro places, like beginner positions, are like, do you have experience? Like, no, it's why I'm applying for a beginner position.
Yeah, it's very hard to find a job nowadays, and it sucks that we can't always give people opportunities to work. Are you raising any children?
I'm not raising any children of my own or anyone else's children. I am helping watch my little sister, but other than that, no.
Awesome. Could you describe any previous volunteer work?
Yeah, I've done quite a bit of volunteering in my life. When I was in elementary school, I did Girl Guides, which essentially is just like a bunch of little kids like interacting and camping and volunteering sometimes. So we did beach cleanups, we made toys for Animals the Humane Society, we did a lot of volunteering in senior homes, which was more of them volunteering, if I'm being honest. We did stuff at soup kitchens where we'd go in and we helped like pack crates. Which now you don't really need to do because they were just like overwhelmed with volunteers, but at the time they weren't. I did mics for my school musicals 4 years, which was volunteer work, but the guy who did the mics did just let me $20, even though it still counted as volunteer work, because it wasn't like you were doing it for an income, but he was just like, you did a good job, you know. And then I do Christmas hampers with my mom, so it's basically just delivering like gifts and the like Christmas meal to people who can't afford.
That's such a kind way to give back. I like that. What interests you about becoming a psychiatric nurse?
A lot of things kind of interest me about the career specifically. I've always wanted to do something that's involved helping other people as a career. I've looked at a bunch of other options. When I was younger, I thought maybe I'd want to be a police officer, but then I was like, I don't think I could sign something saying I'd shoot somebody if I needed to, and also a lot of the ideals and stuff don't really align. I wanted to be a firefighter for a little bit too, then I was like, do I really? So I looked more into psych nursing, and I've always found the idea of volunteering in rehab facilities is something that I was really excited about, and I talked to my mom about it. She's like, why don't you just do that as a job? And I was like, oh, yeah, that would make sense.
Seems like from all your ways of looking at a future career, it's a way of how you want to contribute back to society and be beneficial in your society.
Yeah, I've always knew I wanted to contribute back, but it just took me a bit to realize or get to the point knowing where I wanted to do that.
To find out the right job for you.
Yeah, and I'm happy I found out now. I know a lot of people don't know what they want to do yet, and I feel lucky that I do know.
Yeah. Could you share one interesting thing about you?
Well, I've had 3 surgeries on the exact same spot of my ear to try and fix a problem that still isn't fixed, and I've kind of just give up now. I'm just kind of like, I'm just gonna live with this. No more surgeries. It's really annoying to take out your piercings every single time.
Oh yeah.
And I couldn't get my tongue piercing out, and they're like, don't worry about it. And then they grab pliers and they're, open your mouth. And I'm like, so it's not pleasant, and I can live with it. And another interesting fact that's not just about me, but my entire family is I'll be the 3rd generation of nurse in my family once, or if I guess I get into it. And I made my grandma promise. I'm like, once I get in, you have to retire.
That's awesome. Alright, Sadie, well that concludes the end of our interview. It was a pleasure getting to know you, and I'm happy that you could contribute to it. Thank you.
Thank you.